Okay, I think it's about time to do an analysis on the euro dollar, and we'll do one for the DXY as well. So let's have a look again on the yearly chart. Okay, we have a nice trend line up here. We had price come into CB, push down, consolidate, push down, and now it's starting to push back up, right? So it took liquidity here, didn't close below here, but then we see a strong upward move for most of the year. We're heading into September, and then 3 more months left for the end of the year. So I like this trend line up here. Okay, and we'll have a better look on the lower time frames. So let's just go. We're gonna have a new 8 month. Yeah, we're gonna have a new 8 month. Nice. So we're gonna probably have a nice close. Let's see how we close above this gap over here. Okay, this is a structural CB 8 month for now. And we'll just keep it on the 8 month, keep it clean. And we have one down here as well. And we have this hidden OB here. Right here. Nice hidden order block. We could use that as support as well, depending on how we close. Okay, but I would like to target this area. Let's have a better look in terms of Fibonacci. Okay, so for this whole structure, I think we can possibly come maybe into OTE zone. So we did hit the 50% level, but I see this consolidation down here. It looks like we're gonna start just moving up, right? So let's go down to the 6 month. 4 months left on that. That was in July, right? So this is July was this month has a new 6 month candle. Look at that. Okay, let's get rid of this 8 month first. Let's stay relevant. So we got a CB 6 month here. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. 4 months. Okay, so we had a 4 month here, close like this. We retraced down into here and then pushed up. I mean, look at this wall. It's like, yeah, that's pretty strong. Unlikely it's going to come into here and then keel over, right? After such a consolidation and such an up close candle. Anyway, so let's go to the 3 week. That's the most interesting to me. The 3 week over here. So we have a 3 week slingshot. This is the 3 week slingshot. This is the 6 month structural CB here that we are counting on bouncing on as an inversion gap. So we have this nice slingshot because of this trade into an R2F gap. So it's like an R2F slingshot. If there's such a thing. I just made it up, but it's probably really strong. So I'm counting on price, plus we have this here to the left. So we've got multiple PD arrays. We got this gap here, multiple PD arrays to bounce on. So we took a pretty deep dive. So let's have a look on the lower time frames. So quite a bit of a consolidation. Let's just go straight to the daily. Okay. So let's have a look. On the daily, we have this blue hidden OB here. So we traded into it once, traded into it twice, taking out that low, and then one more time. So we actually had this nice candle breaker here to take a trade lower, but that's the end. Now we're dealing with more candles, right? We're dealing with something like structure, not just one candle. So I did pop on a fib. We did not get to the 50% level. We may not. Okay, it's not a given, but people might be trading down to the 50%, right? So in a sense, that could be trapping traders as well. Who knows? Who are trying to trade short. But I want to see us attempt to push up. If we do, it will be nice to target the buy side liquidity here. That cliff I've been wanting to target, and this gap over here on the weekly time frame. Go to the weekly up here as immediate targets, and that's good enough, right? We're here. It's 250, 340 pips. I mean, you got a lot to work with in terms of like catching a move, catching one of the moves higher, catching a nice trade. What's down here? This was the 3 week trade into the 3 week gap. Take out this low. and then possibly push higher. So I'm keen to see maybe on the daily time frame. It's a bit messy. I assume we're still consolidating. But I'm just taking into account the fact that we took out this low with this candle and this wick. We took out the low here. And now this almost looks like not quite the close I would want. Maybe a higher close to be like a candle breaker, but it's not yet. So I'm not going to look for excuses to get in just yet. I want something a bit more convincing. But one could watch out tonight for the, I think, GDP news for the US dollar. That could be a catalyst for like maybe one more pass down, or just something that just booms up, right? I mean, we've got more liquidity here. So I believe this is quite nice for this one too. Quite nice for continuing higher, I reckon. Yeah, so I would just be waiting. This is the daily candle. If we're going down to the hourly, maybe we trade into here and then move up. That could be a POI. Or you could just wait for something better on a higher time frame. We have an inversion gap here. I think didn't quite trade into it, did it? Yeah, it did. But you can see how it kind of used it on the next candle. So we may not, it's not like, okay, use this to go higher. We took out the high. So we'll just be waiting to see something a bit more convincing. Go to the US dollar. I mean, it looks like we're going to create a candle breaker here, a bearish one. It's not a plus anymore. Just let me change the names. It's confusing. So it's more like a candle breaker. 12-month. We had a R2 FBC here, but we also traded into a more structural SIBI. So it seems to me that we may just be heading possibly lower for now. Possibly. Okay, these targets were hit quite a while ago, 6 months, yada yada. Let's go down to the monthly. Let's remove this. This one got hit. Okay, so we traded into here, and now let's go to the weekly, have a better look. Okay, so we're still respecting this one here. This bearish order block. We're stabbing up. We took out some like this buy side here, nice clean highs, especially on the lower time frame. If you look on the daily, it's clean highs, and this is new week opening gap, closed here, we opened here, we closed down. So you can see it's coming to fill in that imbalance as well. Traded here, one more time, consolidating. So we're just kind of consolidating. We do have sell side here. So I think this may be the one where we start to move low. It looks like that. If we move higher, I don't know, probably up to here, and then maybe even more. But I mean, it just looks like it's going to go down from here. Where to? I mean, this clean lows here. It's just a little bit more clear on the euro dollar where we're gonna go. So just remove all this old drawings. It's balanced price range. We trade it into pum pum pum. Yeah, so we could look at other. We have a gap down here that could be targeted. Yeah, so it's not too clear on these time frames. For example, we have this, so there could be some resistance coming into this, especially at a Fibonacci level like OTE, but we may start just pushing lower. Maybe that's why we're consolidating, right? People are trying to get in the longs at those Fibonacci levels. They see a push up, they're trying to get in. It's consolidating, and at any point of time, this is a full red candle or full green candle at one point of time. So it's a lot of consolidation. I have a feeling the next move should be pretty fast in one direction. So let's see. Yeah, all right. So that's it for this analysis, and happy trading.